The word on the street is
101.3 TBS EFM is the place to be on weekday afternoons. Sorry.
yeah, from 12 to 2 p.m. And especially when life gives you Mondays.
You've got to tune into Kride and make it a fun day.
Woo. Yeah, Sam!
Oh, why? What's wrong?
Hey. Is it true that you're actually thinking of retiring?
Retire? That's very insulting. What do you mean?
I heard that you were getting tired of being our driver.
Not at all. 그런 말도 안 되는 소리 어디서 들은 거야?
어? 정말 아니야? 아니지?
아,
역시. Must just have been some rumor then. Never mind.
Wait, but now I want to know how this ridiculous rumor got started. Who did you hear it from? When did you hear it? What did they say? How did they say it? Who else knows about it?
Okay, calm down. As long as it's not true, it's not a big deal, right?
No, it is still a big deal. I need to know.
Oh,
Well, sorry that I screamed, but it was literally on the script. It says 기분 급 안 좋아짐 쏘아 붙입시다 엄청 놀람.
Oh my goodness, guys, this was not real. It's not really us arguing. It was just a skit. And through the skit, you could see there was a curious difference in how we, as in the roles we just took on, reacted to the rumor being false. One still wanted to know the details, while the other just brushed it off.
So where do you stand? We hope to find out as we get on today's weekly verses. So shall we get right to it?
That's why today's weekly verses is... If your friend was talking behind your back, would you A, want to know and what they are saying?
Or B, not want to know. 친구가 만약 남들에게 내 험담을 한다면 뭐라고 했는지 모르는 게 약이다 versus
쏙쏙들이 알고 싶다.
Yes.
오, 처음 들었다. 쏙쏙들이. 쏙쏙들이. 쏙쏙들이 알고 싶다.
So you want to know every detail of it.
Oh, this is interesting. What would you choose?
근데
Would you want to know everything or you don't want to know what they're saying?
I'd rather know everything about like how the rumor came out in the first place, I think. Yeah.
진짜. But if the more you know, the more sad you might be.
근데 I think a lot of people like spread hate-based rumors if you don't like this certain person, even if he or she didn't do anything wrong. For example, back in the days, I used to hang out with some rich kids. Not kids, but they're adults, like who's in their 40s and stuff. I used to hang out with them a lot, like real rich ones. 근데 later I found that a rumor started to grow within the group that Samuel is hanging out with those guys for a reason.
Oh.
I know, right? So that's when I was super 기분 나빠가지고 그때. So after that, I stopped hanging out with those guys.
No, you should hang out more. Oh,
Should
man. Yeah, that's so sad.
Because it's not like I was getting paid to hang out with them. So
Exactly. It was because of the rumor. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, we actually asked our listeners also, and we actually gathered some opinions over the past 24 hours. And surprisingly, on Instagram, 62% of people voted A, wanting to know that your friend is talking behind your back, plus what they're saying.
And 38% of people voted for B, not wanting to know at all.
Wow, this is very interesting because sometimes people say you rather not know. Because let's say even like 악플 같은 거,
그러니까요.
they always encourage artists
그쵸,
to
그쵸.
never read comments,
맞아.
especially the negative comments.
맞아.
Because if you read it, you know it, you get hurt. If you don't know, you could just, whatever, and just live on your life, right?
맞아요.
어렵다, 이거.
진짜 답이
So
진짜
we
없는데요?
actually have a few answers here, I guess.
Okay, first one from Alu0312 says, why wouldn't I want to know if my friend was talking bad things about me behind my back? I don't want any toxic people in my life. They just spread negativity. Oh, this is very true.
그치. Oh, that's why you want to know about it?
Yeah, and this is exactly why I want to keep positive people around me only.
진짜. I think that's why I would choose A also. I want to know so I could also like draw a line to those kind of bad people.
맞아요.
Abby Byon say that 어차피 사실이 아닌 내용이면 험담을 하던 상관이 없지 않을까요? 제 주변 사람들은 절 믿어줄 테니까요. Oh, saying that people would just trust you no matter what, right? 알아도 특별한 액션을 취하지 않을 제 성격을 생각하면 더욱 더 안 필요가 없는 것 같아요. 되게 멋있다. 야.
그러게요. 이거 되게 쿨하신 분이네요, 이분은.
So this listener is like saying that, well, even though I know the truth about it, what can I do about it? There's nothing I could do based on my personality. I won't even confront this listener. So as long as people around me know that it's not true, people, my close friends would know that it's not true, then it's fine.
그러게요.
Right? 근데 for me, I still don't want. 저는 알고 싶은 이유가 진짜 단순히 차단하고 싶어. 이런 사람 다.
근데 there's this point if the word is spread out too much, 그러면 아무도 안 믿어줄 때가 오는 것 같아요.
그런가?
한 번씩.
근데 there are sometimes people who are very 얍삽하게.
그니까.
They say a little forced thing that, for example, if somebody around my talk behind my back and say like, you guys don't know Alexander is like divorced? 이런 거, you know, for example.
Are you?
몰랐구나. 이런 거, you know, see it like that. And then people like start talking and I'm like, who told you? What?
그러면 난 또 나가가지고, 야, 산더가 이혼했대.
Exactly. One of the very good things, honestly, I don't like news these days, especially. Let's say everybody's saying that Kevin O is getting married. Dude, no, he's not. Okay.
그러니까 자꾸 그렇게 false news spreading 하는 거 별로입니다.
진짜.
그리고 이상한 뉴스를 들었다 그러면 그냥 한쪽 귀로 듣고 한쪽 귀로 흘립시다.
근데 안 그렇잖아. People keep saying that.
그치.
야, 진짜야 이거?
그러니까
뭐야?
they start spreading words about it.
Yeah,
that is not nice. Anyway, let us know your thoughts by texting us at #1013 for 5100 one for longer messages, guys.
I know, right? Now I have so many thoughts in my head. Let's listen to the song and be right back.
Okay.
This is 0152 with 피디님, don't worry. I know it's 0152.
She literally wrote 0152 in Korean. Anyway, this is 0152 and Yura with
15B. This is L. All right, today our debate is, if your friend was talking behind your back, would you A, want to know about what he or she say about everything, or B, not want to know?
친구가 만약 남들에게 내 험담을 하고 다닌다면 뭐라고 했는지 모르는 게 약이다 versus 속속들이 알고 싶다.
And now I'm so curious because Kitty Girl says, suddenly I feel guilty because ever talking back behind Santa during weekends.
Okay, what did you
Kitty
guys talk
Girl,
about
what were you talking about me behind me, huh?
I would love to know.
Now I'm so curious.
I'm pretty sure it's nice things about you.
She's like saying, I'm sorry, Fox. Now I want to know. Fox wants to know, so let me know, Kitty Girl. This is your last chance.
Anyway, let's go through some of the answers from our listeners.
Okay.
From a person who chose B, 김미선님, 굳이 알아서 맘상하는 것보다 모르는 것이 속 편합니다.
Right? A lot of people actually say that.
그러게요.
Rather not know because you won't get hurt if you don't know. 근데 모르지만 what if this person keep talking behind you?
그니까요. 못 멈춰요. 그렇게 한번 얘기한 사람은.
어떡해. Okay, how do I read this? PXRXYA?
Piranha.
Piranha. I don't want it to ruin me, so rather not know.
Okay.
Oh, that's so true. Because if I don't know, I would just live and, move on and live my life, right? But if I know, I'll be so upset, angry, and I might confront that person. So maybe it's better not to know.
Okay.
모르겠다.
And trust me, this next message is really interesting. A person who chose A, 8025 says, knowledge is power.
I got the power! So knowing it is power.
Yeah.
근데 맞아요.
그쵸.
Are you the type, if you know, will you confront that person or will you just...
Oh, I would definitely confront that person and talk things out.
Really?
With this person. Yeah, I mean, I used to be a type of person who used to avoid those kinds of situations, but eventually those situations led me to even worse places in the end. So now I would rather talk it out.
Oh, interesting.
And solve the tension or whatever you call it. What about you?
Oh, for me, I would try to ask. But then what I'm really afraid is sometimes when you ask this person, for example, let's say, giving you a situation, let's say Sam talked behind my back and said that, oh, Sander is a nallari, he's like a playboy. And then when I go to Sam and say, Sam, why do you tell Michelle and PD님 that I'm a nallari? And you say, 아니, 나 안 했는데. Then what do I do with that situation?
아니지, 그러면 you already have the proof. Then you could just show it to me.
But what if this person keeps saying no? 아닌데, 안 했는데.
Then just keep saying, I know you did it until this person admits that he or she has done it.
아, 진짜 그런 사람은 제일 무서워.
그러니까.
Some people, they lie, but they don't know they lie, you know?
아, 그치. They just live in lies.
They need to go to silence. They need professional help. Elena Bellin said, of course, A, choose to know everything. I want to know what they're talking behind my back. But those rumors or words should be heard and analyzed with scrutiny and wisdom before reacting.
Wow.
We need to think carefully before reacting.
Wow. This is very classy way to react to such situations.
Right. Oh, this is a very fun thing because actually I have a real life example. So what happened was like back then, I had never really talked about this on air, but now since so many years passed, there was one time I went to Philippines to actually promote something, and the person who promoted with me actually talked behind my back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was so surprised.
On what
about
kind
it.
of stuff?
Like
I'd
saying that,
love to know.
for example, saying that I threw away fan letters or whatever. 이런 거요. So until
Did
somebody
you?
told me. So I want to know. The reason why I want to know is I want to know, hey, 설마. Hey, that's impossible because I never thought this
그니까.
person would do that.
그치.
So I was like, saying, hey, 설마. And then after I asked people and I got proof and I realized it's true. But unlike you, I couldn't confront this person. I was just so upset. Afterwards, I did not contact this person anymore. Yeah, and I was like, hope one day karma will swallow you.
그럴 수 있지.
Elena Bell actually continued.
Okay, if those rumors you heard were untrue, better not mind them. Avoid stepping down to their level. Like Hart said, bash me all you can. Every bash and bad word you say against me is equivalent to a blessing.
아, 진짜 멋있다.
그러게요.
Oh, but it's so not easy to do that, right?
그니까요.
Actually, sometimes we know that by doing that, you're going to put yourself to that down level, but you
맞아.
still do it.
그쵸.
Anyway, guys, keep us letting us know about what will you choose, A or B. And we're going to be right back after a song. This is Stella Jangwev.
All right.
You're listening to Kride
Kride.
on TBS EFM 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas. I'm your lovely driver, Alexander.
And I'm your lovely air driver, Samuel. You can listen live with the TBS EFM application or catch our visual radio over on YouTube under the same name.
If you miss any episodes or want to listen to us again, you can find us on Patbang and Naver's audio clip.
And for the latest news and updates, make sure you're following us on Instagram at kride.tbs, especially to catch our weekly verses.
That's right, and you guys can vote there and can debate about it. So we're in the
맞습니다.
middle of this heated debate over if your friend was talking behind your back, would you A, want to know what they are saying, or B, not want to know at all?
친구가 만약 남들에게 내 험담을 한다면 뭐라고 했는지 A. 모르는 게 약이다. 대 B. 속속들이 알고 싶다.
Interesting, because we have a few answers. B but A. Someone say B but A.
Okay, 1656님이 모르는 게 약이라는 말도 있지만
그니까.
끝까지 궁금할 것 같아요.
그니까요.
그러면 참으시면 안 됩니다. 근본을 찾아 나서야지요.
In Korean, there's this saying, which is a very common saying that like not knowing it is like a medicine. So it's like the best. It's better not to know, but then you're curious. You want to know until the end.
근데 that saying applies only to the people who's generous enough to be ignorant about the people who's talking behind
right?
you.
I cannot. I just want to filter
맞아요.
everything, every nasty people.
맞아요.
you know.
저는 속이 좁아서 저는 오히려 찾아가는 거죠.
야 나와!
그러니까
너왜 내 뒷담했어?
저는 여러분들처럼 관대하지가 않나 봐요.
Okay, more people chose A actually. Janice Arado today. I choose A because I value my worth.
Ooh.
I'm the captain of my soul.
True.
It's not about overconfidence, but also learn to listen other people's opinion about me. I'm grateful who would directly talk to me. That's so
Yeah.
true. Actually, I want to know so I could improve, right?
그러니까 말이에요.
Sometimes criticism I would like to know so I could improve. So even 악플, when this is one of the things, you know, people talk about bad comments on the internet. I would want to read it also so that I could improve myself. But some people, they just comment nasty stuff just for no reason.
그치.
Like said, you're ugly.
맞아.
You have no friends. But you know,
맞아.
like really unlogical one, then
맞아.
those I don't know.
그니까 말이에요.
Huh.
Siska Andriani says, I want to know if they're talking behind my back, it doesn't always mean it's going to be bad. They could be talking about the good things too. Even if it's a bad thing, if I know about it, then I can clarify when it's wrong information or not. It can be an input to improve myself.
That's interesting, you know, because we want to improve ourselves, right? This is a good way. DPR off air saying, if they talk about me, I want to know because maybe it can be a self-reflection for me.
Wow, that's how you read your name. I just noticed DPR off air.
아닌가?
Or
I think it is, right? Off
Okay.
air.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Let us know.
Yeah.
I think I'm correct.
그러게요.
It reminds me of somebody say, I might be wrong, but I might not be right, but I am never wrong.
What?
There's a famous saying, I might not be right, but I am never wrong. Set
What does
some,
that even mean?
Set some very powerful, high position person in the Philippines.
Interesting.
You guys know, let us know.
클라우드K님이 보이지 않는 곳에서 나를 좋게 말하는 사람이 진정한 친구 맞아요 라고 하던데 험담하고 다니면 더 이상 친구이길 포기한 거죠. 정말 맞습니다.
So saying good things when you're not around, that's a real good friend. And then, you know how this saying, this friend always said, well, if you know him, he's actually a nice person. 이런 거잖아.
맞아요.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Do you have a friend who's like this? Who would say good things behind your back?
Yeah, Sam.
And who would stand up for you?
Sam.
Oh, you never know, dude.
Yeah, wow.
You never know.
What did you talk about me behind
you never
this weekend?
know. No, just kidding.
아, 진짜.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I tell a lot of people about you actually.
Like his crazy.
That you're a very energetic person and we are very much alike. Sometimes we flip about the simple situations. That's how much similar we are. And yeah.
Oh, God.
Good to have a friend like you actually.
Thank
or
you.
형, yeah.
Sunset City 궁금하죠? 궁금할 것 같아요. 야, 너 이러고 거야. 네가 뭔데 날 판단해 이러면서 근데 그거는 찐 친구는 그럴 수도 있는데 but I mean it depends on what kind of
별로 안
내용도
가까우면
중요하죠. Right? 내용도 중요하죠. How bad of a bad talk it is.
맞아요.
What kind of level, if this person is just saying normal things. For example, I think people get 뒷담이 about, for example, say, oh, Santa always work out too much. I don't know why he always work. 이 정도는 I think it's fine. Or like, oh, he always eats so much. I wonder why he doesn't get
It's
fat.
more of a joke about you.
Or for example, why is he always late? He's never early. 막 이렇게. 이런 거는 it's
That's
okay.
fact. Yeah.
But if somebody says something like, oh, this guy, he's like always so nastily personality, blah, 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 and make fake things, that will be really unacceptable.
Yeah.
너무 어렵다.
그러니까요. 아무튼 오늘은 여러분 정말 이런 재미있는 대화를 하고 있습니다. 친구가 만약 남들에게 내 험담을 한다면 뭐라고 했는지 모르는 게 약이다. 속속들이 알고 싶다. 여러분의 의견을 알려주세요.
Right. So actually a lot of people might choose one and another. So we went out and pursued the internet to look for some practical, concrete reasons why we shouldn't gossip. So we go over a couple specific instances real quick. In a survey conducted by a popular dating app of about 24,000 people, the second worst thing you could do after breaking up is talking badly about your ex.
우와, 뒷담은 헤어진 옛 연인의 최악의 행동 2순위로 꼽혔다고 하네요.
Oh man. Yeah. And in a different survey conducted by a matchmaking service of 300 participants, the person that people distrust the most when it comes to setting you up with someone is someone that talks about people.
이거 진짜 공감합니다. 기피하고 싶은 소개팅 주선자 1위는 다른 사람 험담을 잘하는 사람이죠. Yeah,
that's so true. Because if you meet somebody, if you try to meet a new friend and that person keep talking behind,
맞아.
then you will start thinking, 이 사람도 나중에 내 뒷담.
나한테도 그러겠지.
Right? He or she is going to do the same thing about me. Anyway, I think, for me, I still want to choose A. I want to know.
Me too.
So I could just avoid any problematic people around my life. But still, people who choose B, congratulations. You're very generous. And make sure you don't have any toxic relationship, all right?
맞습니다.
All right, we're going to listen to a song. And, this song is so 시원해.
This is Jesse with 어떤
All right, in this second half of When Life Gives You Mondays, we'll take some time to connect with one of our global listeners.
The timing is really perfect since we're talking this week to express gratitude to our listeners, right?
Exactly. It's been a while since we got to talk to one over the phone, so we're so excited. I think we're connected right now.
Hello!
여보세요, 나야! Hello.
Hey.
거기 잘 들리니? Hello,
Hi.
can you hear us?
Hi, what's your name? Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, Xander and Sam. This is Wajiha.
Wajiha. Are you Wedgie Berry?
Yes.
Or
that's
Waji
Yo,
Berry,
Waji Berry, 안녕하세요.
Hello,
Where are you
hello.
calling from and what time is it over there?
It's pretty early, so it's 8:11. I mean, pretty early for me.
Uh-huh. 8:11 a.m.?
8:11.
Where do you live? Where are you?
So I am in Abu Dhabi. That's the capital of UAE, which is United Arab Emirates.
Whoa! I did not know the time difference is so big. It's good morning
Is
to
it
you
big? I was
then.
thinking the time difference was not that
Morning.
big.
We're
Right.
Yeah,
We're
we're
like
5 hours behind.
Yeah.
5 hours, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Well,
Okay.
5 hours already. So did you have your breakfast already?
No, no, nothing actually. On the days that I want to listen to Kride, I actually put an alarm and wake up.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, you wake up on purpose so early because of K-Ride? Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Oh man.
Wait, so that's like 7 a.m. in where you live when our show begins, right?
Yes.
Oh
wow,
my
that's
goodness. What
early.
time do you work every day? Do you work? Are
It
you
depends. It's yeah, I do. I work currently. I'm working at Apple, but it's just different shifts every day. So
Yo,
Okay.
nice.
Wow.
Yo.
She's working at a very fancy place. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. So when you work, you have that special watch also there. Oh, yeah, 부럽다, 야.
Probably. Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you
I
so
don't
much. Oh, you don't have? Okay.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
okay. Someday.
someday. Yeah.
Right. So are you sleepy right now? Are you okay? Is it you purposely wake up because of
No,
this
I'm
phone
fine.
call? You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing fine. Yeah,
Hey,
I'll
I'm
probably
very
go back to sleep
curious.
and
Why
wake
is
up
it-
before work?
Oh, I'm very curious. How come the connection is so good? Is the
I'm not sure.
I mean, it's lagging a little bit, but
Because,
the quality of your phone is good, I think.
it's better than
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or it got better.
Yeah, I guess.
Right, maybe, yeah, okay. All right, so of course, typical questions we want to ask you. What kind of K-pop songs or K-pop idols do you like these days? Or perhaps what kind of K-dramas you watch? Anything, let us know about you.
I listen to a little bit of everything, but currently I'm just going back and revisiting G-Dragon.
Okay.
Wow! Because of Big Bang's comeback, I
Yeah.
believe, right?
What do you like so much
Yeah,
about
just,
GD, though? Let us know more about it.
Just he's just good at everything. It's just his confidence and his charisma on stage and even off stage, and his personality is just so nice.
Right.
I know, right? He's like an all-rounder thing,
Yeah.
진짜. You know how
Yeah.
old he is?
Yeah, like 4 years older than me.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
4 years.
So now I know your
something,
age.
yeah.
So you're 4 years younger than me too. Okay, interesting. All right, so I'm curious. So, where you're living these days, is K-pop like well known? No,
Yeah, actually, it's really thriving here.
really.
Especially in Dubai, it's more obviously because it's like a more touristy place and
Right.
stuff like that. But we had a lot of artists coming in this year. We had Stray Kids and Summi and Psy and
Really?
Victim just came a few weeks back. Yeah,
Wow. Stray Kids. I can't believe it.
That's cool.
Right. Jenny Zerrato actually texted us and said that UAE. Wow, too early rise. Wow, geez, so you woke up really early. Wow. Thank you.
진짜 대단하네요. We got one more from Mildred saying that that's how we love K-Ride. Even if we're doing something, we're trying to find time to tune in.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Right. Waji, I'm so curious also, like nowadays, like is there any K-drama that you're watching that you like?
I just finished watching 2521.
Did you like the ending?
Cute, but the ending wasn't what we expected. Not the ending we deserved, but yeah.
I know, right? A lot of people, because the ending is very realistic.
Okay.
It's very La La Land kind of
Very realistic,
ending.
yeah.
Right.
Okay. What about other stuff from Korea? Do you like Korean foods? Any food you can think of right now?
Is there a lot of Koreans there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, now I do see a lot of people visiting from Korea.
Okay.
Ah,
Now,
okay.
Suddenly, yeah.
Mhm. Is there a lot of Korean
Great.
restaurants?
That's good to see. Yeah. Not many in Abu Dhabi, but I do try a few. It's just that I can't really have spicy food, so I keep the Korean food is kind of limited for me.
Right,
Oh.
because there are a lot of red color food, right? Interesting. 2P said that 두바이는 K-pop 엄청 유명하죠. Really?
그렇군요.
And Clark K said you have a beautiful voice. 목소리가 너무 예뻐요.
Oh, thank you.
Right. Oh,
Wait,
wow.
how do you understand Korean?
Is it Korean? How good is it Korean?
Learning it over the years.
Wow.
Really?
I like learning languages.
Can I ask
like
you to
learning
introduce yourself in Korean? Like real short? It doesn't matter. Yeah.
자기소개 가능해요?
Okay. Let's try.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be formal or informal, but
Oh,
let
no, it's
me
okay. So
try.
we just go for it.
반말해도
Yeah.
돼요. 괜찮아요. Yeah.
안녕하세요. 저는 워지아입니다.
너무 잘하는데?
잘한대요. 요.
Where did you learn how to speak like that though?
It just comes, when you're when you're listening to music and then reading the lyrics and then watching the shows and subtitles and all of that. So that's how I like learning languages.
Oh, that's a good way to learn.
좋다,
진짜.
좋다.
애교도 배울 수 있죠. You can learn 애교 from dramas. Like 오빠 이런 거.
그럼 마지막으로 우리 애교나 해보면서 끊어볼까요?
Wow!
No.
No. She's gonna hang up the phone. Okay, one last thing, of course. Is there any song you would like to listen to today? Any song requests?
Yes, I would love to listen to Sam's Dust. Sam might be tired of me promoting and plugging in his songs everywhere in all the shows, but his songs are just so amazing, so they deserve to be played.
Yo!
Thank you.
먼지다.
먼지를 틀어야겠네요, 그러면.
Right.
Okay, here's the thing. I pretended I didn't know her. Like who we were talking to, but Wajiberry, we go way back. She's been supporting me for the past few years, like straight. 그래서 되게 감사한 분입니다. I really appreciate her.
So any words you want to say, tell Waji today?
Thank you, and we'll play this next song for you.
Wow, so cool.
먼지.
아, 진짜. Anyway, Waji, thank you so much for calling in today and waking up so early.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully you have a good start today, this Monday. And we're going to play this song for you right away. Thank you so much, Waji. This is So Samuel with 먼지. With this music, it's time, everyone. We have reached today's special event for Listener Appreciation Week, returning the favor.
Inspired by today's discussion of friendship, we want to give you all a chance to send in shout-outs for your friends.
That's right. So what you have to do today is very simple. Just let us know at Shop 10151 charge 100 for longer message. A shout out to your friend. It could be anything. Message of encouragement. It could be gossip. It could be anything you want as long as you just want to shout out to your friend.
맞습니다. 오늘의 청취자 이벤트는 여러분들이 아닌 여러분의 친구들을 위한 이벤트로 준비를 해봤습니다. 지금 샵1013으로 내 친구를 위한 응원 한마디를 보내주세요. 이름을 넣으셔도 되고 안 넣으셔도 괜찮습니다. 저희가 읽어드리고 청취자분의 친구에게 그리고 청취자분에게 모두 커피 쿠폰을 보내드리겠습니다. 문자 한 통 50원입니다.
Right, impress us. Try to give us some good shout out.
그러니까요.
It's very easy, so everybody can do it, but give us something special. Then you have a higher chance to win a coffee coupon.
맞아요. 많이 보내주세요.
Right. Once again, thank you, Waji Bear, for calling. We have a lot of messages regarding that.
그러니까요. Kitty140 says, I want to go to Dubai. Wajiberry, can you be my tour guide?
Right, I want to go to Dubai too. I heard a lot about Dubai, but I've never been there. And I heard that there are so many rich people there.
맞아요.
Right? 투비즈는 저도 두바이 팜 주메이라 가보고 싶어요.
그러니까요. 두바이 하면 생각나는 게 하나가 있죠. Don't they have this theme park established by this famous car manufacturing company called FR 땡땡?
진짜?
Yes.
몰랐어.
So they say that they have like the fastest roller coaster in that theme park.
Okay, no thank you. Because I want to go to Dubai because I heard there are a lot of like high-rise tall buildings.
Oh.
And I heard that their bus stops have aircon.
What?
Because it's so hot there.
Oh.
Right, so I'm like so curious about
How
Dubai.
rich are they?
I know, right? 근데 너무 더워서 에어컨 있어야 된대.
궁금하다.
Because it's like 50 degree or very hot, so you need an aircon. So I'm curious. Anybody been to Dubai? Let us know. Share with us your experience.
두바이에 가보셨던 분들 저희에게 그곳이 어땠는지를 꼭 많이 알려주세요.
아니면 국민 여러분, 특히 local listeners, please remember about it's a special event. If you want to win a coffee coupon, shout out to your friends. That's so simple, right?
다시 한번 말씀드리겠습니다. 내 친구에게 응원 한마디를 보내주시는 분을 추첨해서 저희가 읽어드리고 보내주신 청취자분 그리고 대상자인 친구분에게도 커피 쿠폰을 보내드리도록 하겠습니다. 샵 1013입니다.
Fighting.
Yeah.
We have a song request here. Mildred said, by the way, I'm into learning new things this year and I'll be going back to school this coming semester.
Oh.
Can I request Travel by 볼빨간 사춘기?
Okay.
Of course, we're going to do this for you very soon. And just to remind everybody, sending your shout out.
맞습니다.
win coffee. 여러분 꼭 해야 돼요.
많이 보내주시고요. We're going to be back after this song request from Mildred. This is 볼빨간 사춘기 with 여행 travel.